Yeah, and the whole love thing happened because I heard your mom on the phone would go, "Hi, my love, hi, love." And I was like, oh, that's so sweet that your mom calls you love. And it was like, can I see your love?
Right.
And then you started calling me love.
Yeah.
I, as a teacher, like writing letters. I like crafty things, so it's something that I always loved to do. And I remember we were working that summer camp and Chris was going to play a tennis tournament. And I wanted to wish him like good luck. So I found a little note and I think I wrote something like, good luck at your tournament, I'll miss you, something like that. And then not expecting like for Chris to write back or anything.
I remember reading your letter, waiting to open it when I was in my hotel room. And then when I opened it, I was like, this is really nice. And I have to write something back, and I'm happy I did.
A ton of letters, 100's to look back on.
I think both of us knew that it was like lightning in a bottle. So I think we both wanted to keep writing each other letters, and I think it helped both of us kind of be reflective and think about how we felt and move forward together. It was a really wonderful time when we first started dating.
We were both teaching the same summer camp.
Tennis has always been a big part of both of our lives, and we both like to give back. So, you know, it's kind of really cool that we met in that way.
Katie was on this middle court here, and then I just was coming in to work, and then I just waved at Katie, and she came up to the fence and said, "Is that you?" And then I just thought that was nice. Yeah.
Is that you?
Yep. Yeah, it's me.
All the letters that Chris wrote to me when he was away at basic training for the Army. This was our sole way of communicating for at least 3 months, 3 out of those 6 months where he was gone. Each of the letters that Chris received from me, he had to do push-ups. So I remember there was a day where you received like 8 or 9 letters from me and you had to do, I think, like 80 push-ups to get them. Something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it's not that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. And I love looking back at those because it really makes you appreciate them and makes you wish you were back there.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's crazy because in the letters when we first started dating, I remember writing like, oh, I wanted to be like, I remember in my mind writing those letters. At that point, I wanted to be married to you. I wanted to have everything that we're doing now. So it's really cool to see how far we've come.
Yeah.
We all know that given Chris's journey and path ahead, that there will be times that will be challenging, and even for Katie as a teacher, that there will be times that will be challenging. But we hear the readings that suggest to us what love is. Love is about respect and dignity for each other. It's more than that. It's about continued respect and admiration and patience and kindness.
Katie and I spent some time together when we visited Chris during family weekend for his basic training with the Army. At basic training family weekend, when your family comes to visit, you are required to stand in rank and formation without moving an inch. If you move before being released, then you are forced to return to your accommodations without even seeing your family. During that moment when we did see him, he didn't move a muscle, he stayed disciplined. Katie also patiently waited, even though I know that in that moment she just wanted to run up to Chris and give him a hug. I also knew that Chris just wanted to kiss Katie in that moment. You know, many couples are not tested in the way that Katie and Chris have been tested. They waited for each other. They waited the time that they needed to wait in order to see each other. You know, Chris and Katie's love never wavered during that time period. There's no doubt in my mind that you were perfect for each other. You guys are gonna make it through whatever obstacles life has in store for you. You are each other's rocks through good times and bad, and you really do exemplify what true love looks like.
I, Chris,
Take you, Katie,
take you, Katie,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I, Katie,
Take you, Christopher,
take you, Christopher,
to be my husband.
to be my husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, in richer and poorer, in sickness and in health.
To have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health. To love and to cherish, this is my solemn vow.
When I was reflecting to write this speech, I realized the reason why I'm closer to you now is because of Chris Rosenstiel. I am grateful that you allowed me to be included in your daily life with Katie. You have been an extremely calming presence in my life, and I'm going to miss you when you deploy. We will miss you, but I'm looking forward to writing you off, and hopefully you don't have to do any push-ups for that. Cece, I hope this day has been your special day. You're so selfless, kind, and fiercely loyal. Qualities that have made you an amazing teacher on and off the tennis court. Thanks to these qualities and your athletic ability on the court, you've met the love of your life.
We're very happy to welcome Chris, CR as we call him, into our family. And we're very glad that he's now officially part of the family. Toast to Katie and Chris.
You may kiss your bride. For the first time, officially, Mr. and Mrs. Rosenstiel.
In the digital world that we live in, I think it's even more special, to pick up a pen and paper and write down. And I think, this year, especially with Chris being gone, I want to make an effort to continue writing.
I think it puts you in a more reflective, a better state of mind. Let me really slow down and think things through and let me let you know how much you mean to me.
Yeah.
This is a letter from Katie, addressed my love on December 16th, our wedding day. Love has nothing to do with what you're expecting to get, only what you're expecting to give. On this day, I give you all that I am. You are my best friend and all of my life, and my soon-to-be husband. Love you, times all the supermoons, Katie.
I'm thankful for all the small moments that have led us here. I look forward to the significant moments yet to come. I'm ready to start my life with you. May God's love grace us and accompany us in all of our days, and may we always find happiness in each other. Love, CR, endlessly.
Oh my God.
You're getting married.
Hold your head.